What is going on, guys? It is May 3rd, 6:50. I'm getting ready to read the Bible, then going down to do fasted cardio. But in today's video, we are going over what is discipline, because discipline is absolutely fucking essential to have as a man. If you don't have discipline, you are not a fucking man. Discipline is one of the #1 tools we have in our battle against comfort and complacency in achieving our goals. Discipline is like the armor you put on, and mental toughness is the sword you have to fight off that little bitch voice inside your head so you can get shit done. But it's also not just something you're born with. It's not just something you have. It's something you have to build, something you have to develop over time. And I promise you, if you develop discipline, you will be able to conquer whatever challenges life throws at you. You will be able to take life by the fucking throat and choke slam and curb stomp that bitch and make it your little bitch, rather than life throwing you around in the fucking chaotic winds that it is. Because a lot of guys live in a way that they just allow life to throw them around wherever it wants with the chaos. They live day to day, not sure what the next day is going to bring, and then they wonder why they have fucking anxiety, because they have no control of their life. They're constantly affected by the external factors of life. They're constantly affected by the things going on around them, rather than taking control of their life and getting to determine if they're going to win every single fucking day. And that's what discipline allows you to do. It allows you to win every single fucking day, over and over again, in the pursuit of greatness, in the pursuit of a goal that is bigger than you. Because I hate fucking hearing people say that they can't do something, they can't achieve something, because I know deep down, I know that they can do it. I know they have that person inside of them. It's just they need to develop the correct tools, mental toughness, discipline, in order to achieve that goal. Because guess what? I've done it. I was not always like this. I was not. I used to be a weak little fucking bitch that couldn't do shit. I used to sleep in till 1 p.m. I was pretty much fucking worthless. But then I built a new me. I killed the old version of myself. I buried that motherfucker, and I became a new version of me, a mentally tough, disciplined version of me. And guess what? That old version tries to come out every now and then, but I've built this new version up so much that it just fucking beats the shit out of him and puts him back in the ground. But the moment that you allow complacency and comfort to slip into your life, that's giving that other version, that old version of you, a little bit of strength to fight back. And each time you have discipline and mental toughness, it's giving the new version of you strength to fight back and keep the other one down. But if you give that other one, if you give in to complacency and comfort a little bit too much, and you start to give that other one too much power, it will take over. It will fucking take over, and before you know it, you're gonna be completely off track. The disciplined, mentally tough version is gonna be the one on the ground. That's why you can't allow even a moment of complacency or comfort to come into your life. But I'm gonna get started with the morning, get started with cardio, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, just finished up fasted fucking cardio. It's 8:30 right now, cooking up some breakfast. But one thing you guys gotta realize about life is that life is not fair. The world does not give a fuck how hard you try to do something. It cares about results. The world is never gonna be like, oh, you know what? He tried really hard to get rich. Let's just give him some money. He tried really hard to get in shape, but it was really difficult for him. Let's just give him abs. It's never gonna fucking say that. The only thing that matters is that you have a relentless desire. You are in a relentless pursuit to achieve your fucking goals, and that you're not trying, you're just gonna get it done. It doesn't matter if you fail 1, 3, 10 fucking times to get there. You're gonna make it happen no matter what. And each time you fail, you learn a lesson from that failure. And you carry that lesson over into the next attempt, and you grow and you grow and you grow, so that each time you try, you get closer and closer until you fucking achieve that goal. That's the only way you're gonna get there. Me, for example, I will be an IFBB pro in bodybuilding. I don't give a fuck what happens along the way. I don't care how many setbacks I have. I don't care how hard it is for me to get there. I'm going to make it fucking happen. At the end of the day, it's going to fucking happen, because I know that I'm capable of making it happen, and I will not live a life where I know I'm capable of achieving a goal that I want to achieve, and that the only thing that stopped me was me being a weak ass little bitch. That isn't gonna fucking happen. I know that I can do it, so I am going to do it. It doesn't matter what happens, how hard it is, I'm going to get it fucking done. And that is how you have to look at your goals in life. There's no more trying, because the only thing that you're doing by having the mentality of I'm trying is that you're gonna put in effort until life gets too hard or some kind of circumstances get in the way, and you can say, well, at least I tried. No, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, because it's always going to get difficult. It's always going to get hard. Life's always going to be chaotic and make it difficult for you. And so if you're just trying, you're just giving yourself a reason to pat yourself on the back. Well, hey, at least I tried. Fuck that, no. You didn't just fucking try. You're getting back up on your feet, you're pushing through that shit, and you're making it fucking happen. That's the only way you're gonna get anywhere. That's the only way you're gonna make shit happen. And you know what I say at the end of the day? Let life throw fucking struggle at me. Let life make it difficult. Let it suck. Because in the suck, in the shittiness of it, you grow as a person. If a guy is just handed $1 million versus another guy worked his ass off for 10, 20 years, failed and failed and failed and tried again and made $1 million. That guy that grinded, worked his ass off and tried again and kept failing and still made it happen, not only does he have the $1 million now, but now he has the skills to turn that $1 million into $10 million. He has the mental toughness, the discipline, the work ethic to turn that $1 million into even more money, versus the guy that was just handed it. He didn't develop any skills along the way. So the more shittiness, the more suck you got to go through to make it happen, you're still getting even more in return. You're not just getting the results. Now you're getting character and skills to take yourself even further in life. And that is why your potential as a man is continuously growing and getting bigger, because as you go through more struggle, more adversity in order to achieve a goal, you're growing your potential. You're making it bigger because now you're more and more capable of a man as achieving anything you set your mind to. If we start off 5 years ago, you have no mental toughness, no discipline, nothing. Then you start a bodybuilding journey. You accomplish that shit. You've developed some discipline, some mental toughness. Now you're capable of doing even more, and it's just compounding until you're fucking unstoppable and you can do fucking anything you set your mind to. But it all starts with stopping with the mentality of I'm gonna try to do something, and just tell yourself, I'm gonna do it, that it's gonna happen. It comes before everything, that this is my life. I am taking control and I am getting shit done. And discipline is one of the #1 tools that we have in our fight against that inner bitch that we have inside of us that wants us to seek out comfort and complacency. It's the armor that we wear to fight against the fucking enemy of comfort and complacency, okay? It is following your routine. It is doing the shit that you have to do no matter fucking what. And along the way, through discipline, we build mental toughness. Mental toughness is what makes the difficult tasks no longer difficult. Discipline is just doing the shit no matter how difficult it feels. And you can have discipline at any moment in your life, okay? You can decide to start being disciplined at any moment in your life. You can start right now, fucking today. And then mental toughness is developed over time as you are disciplined. And as you develop these two skills in your life, you will slowly begin to conquer anything and do anything you set your mind to. But it all begins with just starting today. A great way to begin is by looking at your goals in life. What are your goals? Ask yourself this, write them down, and then write down the steps that you need to take in order to achieve that goal. Set mini goals within the big goal, right? Because we don't just want to have one huge goal. If you're climbing a mountain and you're just so focused on the peak and you're not looking at your individual steps to get there, you're gonna trip up and you're gonna fall down the mountain. Versus if you look at just your steps on the way up, making sure that each one is the way it needs to be, you are gonna make progress over time, and you get pride and you get confidence from just taking those steps even when they fucking suck. Eventually you're gonna reach the peak of that mountain. And that's just how it is with your goals. You need to set those little steps as little goals, as little wins along the way. And these are gonna be your daily tasks in order to achieve the bigger goal and reach the smaller goals. So write them down. Write down the 5 critical tasks, 10 critical tasks that you need to achieve each day in order to bring you closer to that goal, and just get them done. Build that discipline over time as you continuously do it week after week. And as you have the discipline, you do 1 week of doing everything perfect, 2 weeks of doing everything perfect. You're gonna start to build that confidence in yourself that you're capable of doing it. Wow, I'm actually making fucking progress. I'm getting there, I can do it. You're starting to build that mental toughness as well. Those once difficult tasks are beginning to get easier and easier as you go. And that's whenever you can start to add new tasks to that list, because your mental toughness then will begin to fade. You need to continuously grow it, new hard things, more difficult things, in order to sharpen that mental toughness. All right guys, meal 1 right here. We got 2 eggs, 2 pieces of turkey bacon, 1 double cinnamon crunch bagel with 1 serving of 1/3 of the fat cream cheese, and in the Go Fuck Your Sensitivity mug, we have 1 scoop of HD Muscles sweet cream cold brew protein, for a total of 61 grams protein, 27.5 grams of fat, 73 carbs, and a total of 790 calories. Now, discipline is me waking up the same time every morning. Discipline is me going and doing fasted cardio before I eat. Discipline is me eating my meals every day at the same time. And mental toughness is what makes it easier and easier. On the days that I don't feel like eating anymore and I still fucking get my meal in, mental toughness is what allows me to do that. Versus discipline is having the structured routine that I do things at the same time every day and I just get them done. But mental toughness is what makes it easier as time goes on. But I can have discipline without mental toughness. Mental toughness is developed through the discipline. All right guys, so we're making meal 2 right now, and it's my pre-workout meal. It is going to be 130 grams of cream of rice, but I actually use cream of wheat because they have a Cinnabon cream of wheat flavor, which just tastes so fucking good. With 300 grams of fat-free Greek yogurt. I'll give you guys the calories and macros whenever I go to eat it. Right now I'm just making it before I take the dog for a walk. That way whenever I get back, it's nice and frozen and made into that like ice cream that I use. But this is a great pre-workout meal because it is very fast digesting. You want your pre-workout meal to be something that digests really fast with little to no fat. No fat would be preferred just because fats digest a lot slower. We don't want any blood in our stomach whenever we're training, and nobody likes training with a bloated stomach. That shit just sucks. So this is like the consistency that we have, not too thick, not too thin. And then what we're gonna do is pop this in the microwave for 25 seconds. And then this is the Greek yogurt that I add. So we're gonna do 300 grams of this. Boom, 300, love that. And then we're just gonna stir it up until all the cream of rice is a good consistency throughout here. And you can really do a lot with this meal. If you're bulking, you need extra fats and stuff like that. You can add in, you know, chocolate flavored almond butter. You can add in peanut butter if you're using a different flavored cream of rice. If you have the calories to spare, you could even use, there's a cinnamon toast crunch spread that you could add in on top of this. I like to add fat-free whipped cream on top of this. It makes it really good. Oh, this Greek yogurt's trying to escape. Get back in there, bitch. All right, and this is the consistency we're going for right here. You can see all the cream of wheat is mixed in nice. Then I just kind of smooth it over. And then we're gonna throw this bad boy into the freezer, so whenever we get back from the walk, it's gonna be nice and frozen and ready to fucking eat. I just realized the camera is really fucking crooked right now. But I also just had my chicken in the air fryer get done. That is the thing with the growing phase and really just any part of a fitness journey. You need to always be cooking pretty much if you're not prepping for the whole week at once. I like to prep for the day, just so the food is a little bit fresh and not all gross sitting in the fridge for a couple days. But if that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. An air fryer helps with this tremendously because unlike cooking it on a pan or something like that where you need to kind of watch it and stuff, you can just pop the chicken in the air fryer real quick, let it go, let it run, do the shit you gotta do while it's cooking, and then it's ready to go. And a rice cooker helps a ton as well. Same thing, you can just throw the rice in there and it's cooking, and you can do any other tasks that you need to do while it's cooking. It's all different tools that you can use to help you be more productive throughout the day, just because you don't have to be paying attention to it. Put it in there and just let it go. But gonna take the dog for a walk, then come back and eat and give you guys the calories and macros. All right guys, so it's about 11 o'clock right now. Just got back from my walk with the dog and we got meal 2. Like I said, 130 grams of cream of wheat, 300 grams fat-free Greek yogurt. So we got 135 grams of carbs, 31 grams protein, 0 fat, 683 calories. So a perfect pre-workout meal. And this is the consistency after it comes out of the freezer. See how nice and thick that is, kind of like ice cream. Now my meal timing and stuff's gonna be a little bit weird today because I have my girlfriend's graduation, which I gotta leave here at 2:34 to leave with my mom at 3 and get there by 3:30. And then I'm gonna be gone till like 7 o'clock. So basically I'm gonna try to get in 4 meals before I go. So this one, and then my post-workout meal, and then 1 more meal. And then that way I only have 2 meals to eat whenever I get back. Typically, I would just take a meal with me, but because I'm gonna be at the ceremony and stuff, I don't really think I'm gonna have time to eat. So if I can get 4 meals in beforehand, that'll be great. If not, then I will bring one with me and I'll just find a way to sneak out to the car and go eat that meal because you gotta get done what you gotta get done. And like I said, I throw some of this fat-free whipped cream on there, so. Alright guys, so in a tad bit of a rush right now because I gotta get to Rachel's graduation, but first, put these zins in real quick. I ate meal, what was that, meal 3. I ate meal 3 on my way home from the gym. Usually I eat it at the gym, but you know, had to drive while I was eating it. That way I wasn't late because I still got a shower and stuff, so, fuck, come on bitch. But meal 3 was 7 ounces of chicken breast, 360 grams of white rice, and then I also had 2 scoops of intra-workout while I lifted. So with the intra-workout included, that's 70 grams of protein, 3.4 grams of fat, and 150.8 grams of carbs for a total of 948 calories. But basically what I have to do right now is I gotta shower real quick, get changed, and then I'm gonna put together meal 5, which is gonna be 148 grams of white rice with 7 ounces of chicken breast. Usually it's 180 grams of white rice, but I have that Anabar at the end of the day with my beef, so I subtract the same amount of carbs from the rice to equal it out. So we're gonna pack that and then eat that on the way to the graduation. And yeah. How we looking? Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. You see, there is nothing that I really hate more than having to rush and to get out of my routine. And there are very few people that I am willing to do that for, and that's because I don't really care about most people. I'm very selective about who I put into my life, and the people that are in my life and that I do care about, I care about with my fucking everything, and they will get my everything. But honestly, I feel like a lot of people try to spread themselves too thin, and they try to help out everybody and care about everybody equally. But all that does at the end of the day is it takes away from the time and energy that you could be putting into the people that actually do care about you. Because I see a lot of times people will put more energy and time into the people that give them less. And I think it's in some kind of hope that, you know, maybe if I give this person more and more, they'll start to give back to me and make me feel like they care about me. But then they end up making the people that actually do care about them sad because they aren't giving them as much time and energy. And those people do give them time and energy, and they're like, what the hell, why are they giving, you know, why are they giving so-and-so all this time and energy, but they don't do anything for them, but I give them all this time and energy and they aren't really giving me anything back. So don't waste your time and energy on the people that don't give anything back to you. Be selective about who you put into your life and give those people your fucking everything, and don't always expect something in return. Do it because you genuinely care about them and that you know at the end of the day they're there for you and they actually care about you and want what's best for you. But don't spread yourself thin and start giving your time and energy to people that don't really give a fuck about you, don't really care that much about you, because at the end of the day, a lot of people are fake, man. A lot of people will pretend to care about you and pretend to be there for you, but whenever the time comes, they don't really care that much. And a lot of times, you know, I see all the time people like say they want what's best for somebody or whatever, and then that person goes to try to achieve their goals and stuff, and that person starts to, you know, talk down on them and stuff because they don't like to see them being successful. And it's usually because that person once tried to do something and they failed, and now their friend doing it and being successful is, you know, shining a spotlight on their failure and making them feel bad about themselves. So be careful about who you let in your life. People that you do let in your life, give them fucking everything. All right, guys, so we're on our way to the graduation with mi madre. We got 148 grams of white rice, 7 ounces of chicken. So we're looking at 472 calories, 64.7 grams of protein, 2.8 grams of fat, 41 grams of carbs. And I really don't want to eat this right now because it's so close to the other meal, but it's either eat this now or I wait until like 4 hours later, which that just won't work out because I still got 2 meals after this and I'd be cramming them and it would just suck. So we're just gonna put some sauce on here and just chew and swallow and get it in. That's on discipline. You just gotta get it in. Doesn't matter what the circumstances are, you adapt and you overcome to the situation. So I will see you guys later. All right, guys, so we're in the car here with little Miss Rachel, the graduate, and I'm eating meal 5 right now, 7 ounces of chicken. That's it. It's like 267 calories, 60 grams protein, and like 2.5 grams of fat, nothing crazy. But had to run to Target real quick because Coda is starving and I'm out of food again. So I think that's like 60 bucks already this week in dog food I bought. But hectic day, it's at the graduation, still gotta eat meal 6, edit today's YouTube video and post it. But we're getting shit done per usual. But I'll see you guys at meal 6. Alrighty, guys, I will tell you what, I am mentally fatigued after today, but we got everything done. We are at meal 6, so we got 7.5 ounces of 93.7 beef and a s'mores and a bar. So we are looking at 715 calories, 78.5 grams protein, 31 grams fat, and 28 grams of carbs. Total for the day, 3,888 calories, 367 grams protein, 429 grams of carbs, and 67 grams of fat. So if I ever hear anybody complain about eating 250 grams of protein, I show them my meal plan because I get in 367 grams a day with no problem. I can't imagine eating under 300 because I've been doing it for so long. It's not that hard. You just gotta eat more fucking chicken, man. But moral of the story of today, discipline, man. You can start having it any day of the week. Make a routine for yourself, set a goal, write down daily tasks that are gonna get you to that goal, and set baby goals to get you there along the way as well. And the daily tasks you need to do in order to achieve those, and just fucking follow it. And along the way, tasks will get easier as you build your mental toughness. Start implementing new tasks that are going to be difficult to continue to build your mental toughness, and just stay disciplined, stay on that plan no matter what. Get the shit done you got to get done, and you're going to get there, man. But that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.